Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Márquez gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours, but that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
A ball and no strikes. Previous history with Márquez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up, and there's 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Count is 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Deivi Garcia gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The third baseman, Trey Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
One and one to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting 4.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit high and deep to right center. Harper on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. All even now at 1-1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
First offering on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Inside ball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Deivi as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting it.
Digging in, Roman Quinn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Acuna digs in now, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the tag gets him. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So digging in now, Manny Pena. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Márquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2. The pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Ready with the 1-2. Pena at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 1-0. Liner towards second. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Third baseman.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Looking to minimize the damage here, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch on its way. Adrian Campos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Gene Segura standing in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. There's 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So here's Trey Mancini. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Campos ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 15.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Shot toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2, and this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Fielded cleanly, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. 1 run is scored. The relay through to third, and he's out. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
The batter, the pitcher, Márquez.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Francisco Morales is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Germán Márquez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Three runs already home here. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Morales, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tapia's in pursuit, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Nick Williams is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 6-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he's out on the tag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
The center fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Roman Quinn is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Adam Hazley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adam Hazley.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail big. It's 9-1. Christopher Sanchez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So striding forward now, Manny Pena. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3. Stepping in, Adrian Campos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he got him swinging. Adrian Campos is retired to kick off the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and right into the shift. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. You've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I preferred to pitch in night games.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. To the plate now, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Ranger Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Suarez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Manny Pena. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams. He went down on strikes last time up.
The left fielder,
Here comes the first pitch.
Nick Williams.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Deivi 0-for-2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, German Márquez. 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. Fouled off. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now, Raimel Tapia. 3-for-4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Campos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So stepping in, Roman Quinn. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One and two now as that one's fouled off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Now,
Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Philadelphia, number 16, Tucker.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adrian Campos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Robert Stock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. They'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in, Gene Segura, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Left side. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Márquez earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Deivi Garcia couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.